Hello guys, it's been a while. I know so many people message me, Pete, what's going on? Where's the content? Yeah, the last few months have been crazy. The last couple of videos I shared with you was back in April, and then now I shared the Mercedes V-Class we recently completed. And we had so much going on that I literally had no time to sit down and deal with YouTube. And I'm really sorry for that, guys, because I know in the last many years I've been really busy. But at the same time, the business has taken off and we have gone through changes, big changes. Let's just say we managed to find a new place. We are in a new workshop for a week now. And it was stressful to deal with everything on the top of the Eurofinals as well. But those of you who have been able to follow the content on Instagram and Facebook is probably the most up to date, and you could see what we had in Salzburg in April. Just when we finished the Audi RS6 I shared here on YouTube, that was the last job we had right before we went to Salzburg, and we took 4 cars. But I want to have a separate video about what happened at the Eurofinals, how we did, what we achieved, what cars we took and how they did. I want to have a completely separate video about that this week. I want to share our experience over there, and it was very important because our last Eurofinals was in 2019 when I took cars over there. And of course, many people wanted to see us, many people wanted to meet us, see the cars, you know, hear what we do, hear all the systems. And let's just say for now that we did pretty well. I really cannot complain. But those of you who've seen the updates, then you could see on other social channels that, yeah, we did okay. But we will have a video about that. Yes, I will also update you about the new workshop because we have a beautiful place right now. But yeah, it's been stressful. And these are the things, the reasons why I just haven't been able to focus on YouTube at all. It takes so much time. And that's the other reason why some of you may feel like, oh, Pete, this is not fair. You share content on Patreon. Many of you know that we have the Patreon channel. If you don't know it, if you don't know what it is, then please check the description. I know everyone hates clicking on it, but there's so much content over there, because over there I get the freedom just to share content without any editing, anything like that. Those of you who want to learn, you're not interested in fancy editing, anything like that. However, yes, I fully understand that there's also need for that, and the YouTube channel has to be kept alive, and I want to keep it alive, and I want to carry on pushing it. But yeah, it's been a bit crazy lately. But in this video, as the title said, we want to talk about the trainings, because that's another thing that takes up a fair amount of my time, because I can't just, you know, hide anything. I have all my experience, and you could see that down in Melbourne, when I was down in January, we had fantastic outcome, and the guys over there are already doing really well. And it's so exciting to see how they are changing their businesses, their lives, their hobby, and how well they do. But if you want to see what happened down there, if this is all new to you, again, go to the description, check on description, and I will have links over there for the training we had done in Melbourne at the beginning of this year. Then you can see what went down there. But little updates, because the upcoming dates in Hungary are now coming very soon. And I had many emails come in. Some people never got back. Some people already booked the training in Hungary, but I just want to refresh it so you know what's happening, when the dates are coming, and this is your chance to join it, because probably till 2024 I won't have a chance to have another training in Central Europe. I really don't think so. So currently we have 2 rounds in Hungary. The first round is getting filled, hence I changed the dates that I originally shared a few months ago. And the second round I was supposed to have in UK, that's gonna still happen in Hungary, depending on how many people we have and how many people could come to the second round as well. So the first round is in between the 10-13 July. I will also put these dates into the description, then you can see it written down as well. Those of you who have already signed up, obviously you know the dates, everything is sorted for you. We have 2 more spots for the first round between the 10-13th of July. Arrival is on the 9th, training is between 10-13th, and then on the 14th, 15th we have social programs for you guys. We are going to have so much fun over there. and then everyone can make their way back home on the 16th. That's the first round. 2 weeks later, we will do the same thing. Depending on how many of you are interested, we give a go to that, because the venue, the site, the hotels and everything it's so easy for me over there to organize anything. And it's a fantastic location for pretty much anyone in Europe, because then you can drive over there if you want to bring your car and if you want to practice with it too. But we will have cars on site that you can also play with and practice with. So the second round is 2 weeks later, between 24th and 27th, and you would have to arrive on the 23rd. And then after the 27th, on 28th, 29th, we could have social programs the same way, or if you don't have time for that, you can make your way back home. So that's the plan in Hungary. Then the UK, that was shifted another 2 weeks. So the training in UK is going to happen between the 7th and the 10th, Monday, Thursday, and the same way, if you can stay, then we can have social program between 11 and 12. Then you can make your way back home on the 13th. If not, then you can leave after the 4 days between 7 and 10. We will do the training and then you can make your way back home. But of course, anyone who is very interested, then please email me on peter@pssound.co.uk. Again, if you want to read it, it's in description. Please click on description and you will find all the details written down as well. So that's for Europe for the summer. Then finally, I can announce that yes, we have serious plans to go to the USA. Finally, after the travel rules changed last month in May, hallelujah, because US was still one of the last countries where they had crazy restrictions when it comes to COVID and all that madness. But now it's all changed and we are free to travel, hallelujah. So we have a clearer picture about what we can do. This is not written in stone, but this is now very firm. So now it all depends on you guys. I know that so many of you have already sent me emails, messages everywhere that, hey, if you're coming, I'm already signed up. So this is the time to really email me and go serious. This is not a joke. This is a big trip. You don't have to travel here. I'm gonna go over there. But at the same time, I'm not interested in time wasters. So please guys, if you're interested, this is the time, go for it. So, dates. It looks like I could make my way over there at the end of September, and then between the 2nd and the 8th of October, that week, we could have a round of training. I can only deal with maximum 8 people. Keep this in mind, that same number applies for all the trainings. Even if we have 20-30 people, unfortunately I can only deal with 8, so it's also based on who's going to book it first. If there is higher interest and we have higher number of people who are really interested, then we can look into another week, another date, and then of course then it's worth for me as well to stay. But I can only deal with 8 people, because otherwise it's just way too difficult to focus on everyone, especially when we have the practical training. So I'm looking at the week between the 2nd and the 8th of October. We would have the training on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 4 days. And then of course we could have a couple of days after that. Because after the 8th, I would like to have a bit of a break. And I would really like to make it to the ISCA and EMA finals, which is a week after, on the 14th and 15th. So then I'm gonna be rather on the East Coast, because the finals is on the, well, I don't know what you consider that location. Let me see, but if you go on the ISCA page, then you can find the location in Alabama. Yeah, but you will see it on the ISCA page. You can see where it's gonna be. So yeah, I would consider that in the US, but please correct me if I'm not right. That's not quite central, it's more to the east. So yeah, I would really like to go to that finals just to see what the car audio scene is like. I would like to go there as a visitor and have fun with all the competitors and everyone in the car audio scene. That's the place to be, just like Euro finals in Salzburg every year. So if I'm gonna make my way to the east as well, if we have interest on the east coast, then after that, from the 17th onwards, then we could make a plan over there as well for a training. If you are interested, of course, I will need help over there because we would have to find a location for a venue. Yeah, that's something I need help with. That's why for the first round, we are, looking pretty good regarding location in San Jose. So between the 2nd and the 8th of October in San Jose, we would be on the West Coast. I didn't mention it earlier, but that's also in the description, so you can see it and you can see what the plan is. So I'm not gonna drag it. I just wanted to share this information with you guys. It's very important because it's only a couple of months away. Time is flying crazy. Half a year ago, we were preparing for the Euro finals. We were building all the cars, many cars for customers. We had the Euro finals in April. It's gone. May, I don't know where May went. It just flew away. We are already over mid-June, and then we are getting into the training in Central Europe in a couple of weeks with some of the guys. We have guys coming from Finland, Germany, Romania, all over the place from over there. It's gonna be exciting and fantastic. So I'm gonna leave it here. This week I'm gonna share a couple of videos with you, as I mentioned, about the Euro finals. I'm really, happy to share what happened over there, and I'm sure some of you want to see that too. Plus, yeah, there are so many videos and content from the Euro finals. Oh my god, I don't even know when I'm gonna find time to put that together, but we have so much content from the Euro finals. So you can see, especially if you live on the other side of the planet, you can see what went down there, what cars, what systems people had. So yeah, I'm working on it. I have 2 weeks, then I'm going away on holiday and the training. But within these 2 weeks, I try to get, busy and share as much as I can with you guys. But for this one, this is it. Go to the description, guys, and I hope to talk to you very soon. Take care.